All right, man, we back. Good for the Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. I want to do a follow up on what happened. Clarissa Shields and Ivonic Habak, whatever her name is, was supposed to fight in Flint today. I was gonna go up there, but it's canceled. Jerron Ennis is going to be the main event. I think James Franklin from Saginaw is going to be the co-main event. Also heard that John David Jackson was talking about replacement. They might do a replacement, so I haven't heard anything about a replacement. So Shields and Ivana lost a lot of money because of James Ali Bashir. Hopefully I said his name right. Former pupil of Emmanuel Stewart, and you know what? Everybody blaming Clarissa Shields for what happened. Okay. She didn't have nothing to do with it. That was her sister. Her sister was a stud, a dyke. And Mr. Ali got to talking reckless to her. I don't know why they was going back and forth. But he said, you know what? He was swinging towards her. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times. He was putting his hand in her face saying, you want to be treated like a man. I'm going to show you what it's like to be treated like a man. And he was calling her, I think, bees. And, you know, he was out of line, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I seen that before. You know, I had a guy, and I used to work out with, and you know, we went downtown, me, him, and my mans and stuff, and like, I don't know what it was, but it was a stud, and her girl, and I guess he liked the girl or whatever, and the stud kind of peeped it, and we was drunk, and like, he just had a lot of hostility versus the stud. Like, he wanted to just F that stud up. And I was like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? You ain't, you know, we downtown. We in Detroit. I was like, you ain't got nothing to prove, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I seen that hostility. Now, I don't know if Stud ever took Mr. Ali girl from him. You know what I'm saying? Or he just tired of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? A woman need to be in a woman place. If you was born a woman, be a woman. You were born a man, be a man. I get all of that. And, you know, he from the old school. You know what I'm saying? And if you a woman, you a woman. If you a man, you a man. Ain't no in between. All right? I get him on that. But at some point in time, you got to understand your surroundings. You know, you could be a boxing coach. You know what I'm saying? You could be an MMA coach. You could be an active fighter. Hey, man, when you in certain areas, like I said yesterday, Detroit, Flint, Baltimore, some places in Milwaukee, you go up to Philadelphia, you in D.C., Baltimore. You know, you in some of those, some Tuscaloosa, like you got with Birmingham, like Alabama, like down there. Go to the Gump. You go to certain places in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You got to recognize where you at. All right? And Clarissa Shields told him, she was like, hey, this ain't the place for that. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the place for that. Like, just chill out. And at the end of the day, civilian people don't care. When you in the hood, bro, and they make that call, he lucky. The only thing that happened to him was he got punched. Because he easily could have got his head took off his shoulders. Like, legitimately. So, you know, you ain't in New York where it's heavily policed. You know what I'm saying? You ain't in Brooklyn, Madison Garden, in L.A., Vegas. You not in those controlled environments, bro. You in the hood. You in Flint. You know what I'm saying? It's grimy in Flint. I'll tell you that. I had a homeboy that played up at my college. It's grimy in Flint. You know what I'm saying? And he just did way too much. And then what they don't talk about, he started charging towards her. Like, he sat down, like they had to have him sit down. And she, like, you know, she walked and they pulled her. She walking away. Then they get off the stage. And then he walking towards her. He get to walking towards her on stage. Then got off stage. He got to walking towards her. Then he sat down. He got to run in his mouth some more. Like, that stupid ass bitch. I don't know what the beef was about. You know what I'm saying? But he was responsible for what happened to him. Don't make it seem like Clarissa Shields. You know, with her dark complexion. The same thing with Deontay Wilder. The darker the fighter is, the more they don't like him if you don't pay attention to that. That's what it is about Wilder. It ain't just the broken English or he's just a black fighter or whatever like that. They don't like them dark-skinned fighters. You know what I'm saying? They making it seem, oh, she's a ghetto and she's this and that. But then again, all these fucking Mexicans and white people and other people that don't know shit saying that, oh, she's a ghetto, this and that. What about the Snow Bunny, Heather Hardy, who just got caught fucking cheating? All right, get on her ass. All right, Carissa Shields ain't do nothing, but all you people that sit there and say, oh, she's ghetto, but y'all want to be like us. Y'all want to be in the hood. Y'all want to wear the shit that we wear that make it cool. Y'all ain't dressing like y'all selves no more. Y'all want to be hip hop. Y'all want to listen to our fucking music. And then, you know, there ain't nothing but a whole bunch of culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to listen to our music. Y'all want to fucking wear our fucking gear. Y'all want to look like us, dress like us. But at the time, then again, y'all want to sit there and then, you know, do these racial undertones and talk about she did that. She ain't do nothing. He got to run in that yap. And I guarantee you, a lot of you trolls that seen that, y'all won't be going to a lot of Flint, Detroit, Baltimore, DC, Philadelphia. See, in New York, y'all run y'all trap because ain't nothing but police around there. In LA, y'all run y'all trap because it's heavy police around there at these events. But when you in an environment that's not controlled by police and authority, y'all won't come run y'all fucking mouth. Y'all won't come run y'all mouth like James Bashir. And he had made a statement. I was watching Ingram. He had made a statement. His sister had made a statement saying that, oh, you know, I had to be sucker punched and all that. That's what happened, dude. Do you not remember? You probably, that little Flip. You know, T.I. came to Cloverland and got to run in his mouth and Lil Flip hood. And he got snuck. Ain't no fucking rules in the street. Ain't no protect yourself. Well, you need to protect yourself at all times. Ain't no standing 8 count. Ain't no 3 knockdown rule, bro. You lucky that man, only thing he did was punch you. You can't come somebody else's hood talking reckless, bro, and not expecting to get touched. Ain't no rules. Ain't no referee. Ain't no judges, dog. And you know that. You an old head. You know that. So let's stop putting all the responsibility on Chris. Ain't had shit to do with that. He did that. What did you get so hostile to a woman for? Cause she want to be a dude? Did that bother you? Did your wife or your girlfriend leave you for a stud? That's kind of when you get that kind of stuff going there. When somebody went or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He brought it upon himself. I don't know what started it. He brought it upon himself. Ain't no pity party for this old dude, bro. At first, I felt sorry for him, but I seen the video, which I'll link in the description of the source link. He brought it upon himself. You know what I'm saying? All that tough talking, calling people a B. You ain't in your hood, bro. Once again, it's not a controlled environment. It's not a controlled environment. And everybody out here with these racial undertones blaming Carissa Shields, she ain't had shit to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk all that shit about Carissa. Come to Flint and say it. Come to Detroit and say it. Come to Michigan and say it. See what happened. Yeah, it's all safe in New York and LA and Vegas, but when they start doing fights in Philly, Baltimore, DC, for real, in the trenches, ain't none. This a warning shot for all you trolls. You know what I'm saying? This a warning shot. You know, you get to talking reckless. This is what happened. This is basic hoodology. Hey, you won't come to my hood. You won't come to Dallas. Or you won't come to Minneapolis. Or you won't come to Omaha. Or you won't come to Tampa saying that. Hey, who will? Who coming to somebody else's hood? Real talk. Who coming to somebody else's hood? Real talk. If you coming strapped up for sure. I ain't coming to fight. I'm coming strapped up. You know, you ain't got nothing to prove. Old as hell. We all grown. Nobody got nothing to prove. We all right. Ain't nobody gonna go to nobody else's hood, be some. Come on, man. If you really about it, you really still in the trenches. Come on, you're not even gonna be able to make it through a nigga hood. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, hey, all these trolls are talking all that stuff. This can happen to you too, man. If you show up, but a lot of you niggas ain't got the heart to show up, and that's a smart thing to do. Stay in your hood, stay in your lane, and just keep it 100. But I don't feel sorry for the old dude. I'm sorry that it happened. I'm sorry to fight off, but I don't feel sorry for him. He got to run in that mouth. He got to be ignorant. Hey, he old enough to be wiser than that. It's Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Hopefully he be healthy. Hopefully his family good. Hopefully he can make a living for himself. But lesson learned, man. Even when you old as him, you still learning lessons. One time for the one time, we go.